Right. Okay. So this 20 minutes, I do not have a magic wand to transform you into some better individuals, better. Anita was saying that you not only become better students, but better citizens of future, better human beings and all that. That's a very tall order. But anyway, within this 20 minutes, let me see what all I can do. Maybe this will be one kind of a spark that I'll try to give you. And if it ignites, and if you make the most of it, if you learn any lessons from this, if you take some good decisions today, if you determine to do something big in your life, perhaps the beginning will be made today and the great future perhaps awaits you. So let us start from here, and let me go on to show you my a few slides. I've made some 4 or 5 slides for you. I think you can see my slideshow here. So I've just shown you my first slide here, and the slide I think you all can see. It just says, if we are good as students, there is an opportunity for us to become better. So it can be in terms of your marks, it can be in terms of performance, it can be in terms of the knowledge that you already have, it can be in terms of the achievements that you have already made, whatever, in whatever field you apply it to. If you are good, you have an opportunity to become better. If you agree, please type yes in the chat box. Chat box tells you that yes and type jal. Yes, letter, one letter, single letter, yes is enough. If you think good people can become better, type yes. Good. Okay, I see some replies coming in. Maybe without waiting further, because we have very little time. Suppose you are better, you have become better from being good. That's not the end of it. You still can become still better than what you are, and you can be the best in whatever field you have chosen.
Oh, I'm hearing the lecture is on.
Bangla, will you please mute all the participants? Mute all.
Sir, you are the host now. You can do it.
I don't know who is speaking. Maybe I cannot identify them because I cannot see all the people
Sir,
here. Anyway,
you are the
that's okay.
host now. You can do it. I made you the host, sir.
I cannot mute everybody. Anyway, okay, right. So if you already have moved one step forward, and if you become better from being good, you still have an opportunity to grow and become the best in whatever field you've chosen. Suppose you are doing extremely well in a certain subject, you can be the best in that subject. Suppose you are doing extremely well in a certain sports area, you can be the best in that field. Suppose you play a musical instrument extraordinarily good already, you can be the best in that field. So the field that you have chosen, you have already made some advances, you've progressed, you are better than yourself, you are better than somebody else, but that's not the end of it. So you can be the best also. If you agree that you can be the best in any one field at least, if not in every field, at least in one field, if you think you can be the best, just type yes again in the chat box. Just go to the chat box, type yes. Wonderful. Thank you very much. That's good response. Okay, let me come to the most important question now. Okay, I am the best in my field. Right? I play the violin, I play the best. People have already told me that I am the best violin player. And or I am extremely good in mathematics. I've scored 100 marks already, and I'm the best student in my class as far as mathematics is concerned. I speak very good English, and people say that I'm the best communicator, best user of English. Now, the most difficult question that I would like to ask you is, if you are already the best, is there a possibility for you to be something still better than the best? Can you still further go up? If you believe that you can be better even than the best, please type yes once again. Just the letter yes. You need not type the whole spelling Y-E-S. Just type yes. Thank you. Thank you. I see lots of responses coming in. Great. Good. I think I have made my point, and then maybe the rest of the lesson only is a support. of what I've already told you. So the equation that we see on the screen is, if you are good in a certain field, you can become better. If you are already better, you can be the best in that field. And even if you are the best already, there is a still scope for you to be better. Somebody who has won the gold medal in the Olympics does not stop there. Next year, perhaps he breaks his own record. Or maybe next year, he would like to outperform himself. Next year, he would like to do something that was not achieved the previous year. So there is something more than 100%. There is something more than 200%. There is more than 5,000%. Anything can be bettered. Anything can be superseded. That's why, in case you are on any part of this scale, wherever you are, you ask yourself, where are you on this scale? And wherever you are, there is opportunity for you to be better. That's one thing that you must carry with you today at the end of the lesson. And if you think that you can be better than what you are today, tomorrow can be better than today, tomorrow you can be better than what you are today, I think my lesson is done already. Let's just take a minute to read that text at the bottom. Anyone, see the word anyone, not it's into specific, not some kind of individuals, not a particular individual, not this man, that woman, etc. Anyone can do a little more. If I've done something today, I can do a little more. Put in a little more effort. Anyone can learn a little more. Learning has no end. Whatever you have learned is not enough, not the end. You can learn a little more, and anyone can grow a little more. Grow not in that physical size also, of course, but in many other areas too, in whatever area you want to succeed in. If you've chosen a certain path for yourself, you've set a goal for yourself, if you've chosen to do something in whatever field you've chosen, you can grow a little more every day, every hour, every minute. So every minute in your life, you can do something more, a little better, and you can grow more. With consistent effort, that's a condition. Consistent effort. So it's not haphazard, it's not, unfocused, but it is consistent, regular, right? And it is persistent, right? Continuous effort. Those little things that you do, those little bits that add up to a big, mighty accomplishment. So you achieve a little today, a little tomorrow, a little again the day after, and in your lifetime, it will be a mighty success. So every little thing that you can do today to take you to where you want to go, one step that you take today to reach the destination that you've set for yourself, I think if you begin, your success is assured. Right, thank you. If you all are convinced that you will make that little effort to progress in life, please type in the chat box, I will. I will, just 2 words. Good. Good.
Raju sir.
Yes.
Raju sir, sorry to disturb you. Your slide is very small. You have to put full screen, sir.
Okay, sure.
And you're the host. Right. You can admit people.
I don't think I'll admit anybody now. It's closed, and those who are in are in.
Okay, because some lost the network and they dropped.
Oh, there are many people, 11 people in the waiting room, but if we go on admitting them, no, again, it will be a nuisance. It will be a distraction rather.
Sure.
Right. So 73 people have answered that question. That's really good. So all of you have promised me that you will do this, and that is really wonderful. And I'm happy that you have done this. So if you have decided today to take that one step forward, to make a little progress, to continue working in the direction in which you have begun already, and make every single possible effort to reach the destination that you have chosen for yourself, I think you are closer to your goal every moment of your life. Okay, let me just see how we can do this. If you agree that the past is over, Whatever has not been achieved, there's no point in worrying over that. And the beginning has been made today. This moment is the beginning of the rest of your life. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. This moment is going to bring in a change in your life. This moment is the beginning of a big, mighty accomplishment that's going to happen in your life. I think you have made a big realization. Don't too much worry about what has not been done. Sir, yesterday I did not do this. When I was at school, I was not taught this. My dad did not allow me to do that when I was 12. So all these things are past. Don't worry about them. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. The 15, 20 years that you have already spent are over. Maybe you live for another 60, 70, 80, 90 years, I don't know how long. And the rest of your life, the remaining 70 years that you have, are beginning today. Today is the first day. So this first day decides where you will be, what you will be, how you will be, what you will do for yourself, what you will do for the world, what you will accomplish, and all that. Today is the day of the decision. If you take that decision today, I think you have made a dramatic change to your life, and the turning point has happened, and the directional change, a dramatic change has happened to your life. And I think you are wherever you want to go, provided you begin persistently, continuously putting in your effort in the direction in which you have chosen. Good. Thank you very much. Let's move on. Okay, I have some 10 tips for you. In case you've chosen to be better, in case you want to walk in the direction of achieving your goal, in case you want to go somewhere big in your life and do something for yourself and for others, these are 10 very simple steps. Yesterday, when I gave a thought to it, I thought, let me not give some very complex, difficult to understand, impossible to do, or difficult to do kind of examples and thoughts to my students. Let me just give some very simple ideas. That's why I put them on the slide. What are they? The first thing, discover yourself. Simply put, know what your strengths are. What are you good at? Do some kind of a SWOT analysis. Take the help of one of your teachers. What are you good at? What do you love doing? What is your passion? Right? What do you enjoy doing? Ask yourself and then discover yourself. Then the second thing is work smart. It's not hard work that's enough. Hard work is essential, but more important than hard work, it is a smart work. How effectively, right? How efficiently, right? You do a thing is more important than how much work you do. Somebody may slog for 24 hours a day, but may not achieve much in life. There are many examples around us. Some people work focused, right? They put their focus on something that they have chosen, and they work smart, and they do lots of other things that great people do, and they succeed in life. So that is again a different lesson, but I'm just giving you the point and leaving it there. So work smart. Eat light. It might sound very silly here on this screen, on this slide, but I'm just telling you, as young people, you are all in your teens, I think. So at your age, food is a great temptation. People usually binge eat, and then, all kinds of problems arise later in life. So learn to eat at least a few morsels less than you feel full. Stop one morsel, two morsels before you think that your tummy is full. So eat light, and also the kind of food that you eat. That also is very essential. So, your body tells you, your body is your best judge, not your tongue. I'm not talking about your tongue. Your body is your best judge. Your body tells you what's good for you, what's not good for you. And whatever you eat today, tomorrow, your body tells you. And that's why learn to eat light, the best food. Whatever is your food habit, that's okay. You need not change that, but eat light. Okay. The fourth tip that I'd like to give is learn and live simple. What is that? Live simple. As far as possible, cut down, especially at your age. When you grow up, that's different. So when you are at your age, when you are dependent on your parents for every penny that you spend, don't spend any money on luxuries. Wherever there is a cheaper, easier, simpler, better alternative, go in for that. If you can manage with a bicycle instead of a motorcycle, live simple. If you can manage with a 100 rupee shirt instead of a 1000 rupee shirt, manage with that. If you can manage with a 10 rupees pen instead of a 500 rupees pen, manage with that. So simple things make you very highly successful later in life. You don't know the effect of it right now. You think, because you see lots of wonderful things around, we other people have them, you think you also must have them. Luxuries do not ensure success. Just because somebody is leading a very luxurious life, there is no guarantee that he is going to succeed in life and he is going to be ahead of you. Every year we see in the newspapers, many of the IAS toppers are from poor families, from poor social backgrounds, from government schools, government colleges. Don't you see that? So simple life is one of the rules that I give you to succeed in life. Right? Live simple. Learn steady. The word steady, S-T-E-A-D-Y, refers to being uniform. I know I taught in colleges for 36 long years, and I know many students start late, rush during the time of examinations, and all that they do only maybe the last 4 days, 5 days, 1 week, etc. And they pass with whatever marks they get, and that's their life. So it's not only about getting marks. I am talking about some bigger things in life. So if you learn things steadily, start right from the beginning. For instance, if I have a certain syllabus that I need to get ready with for the examination, and if I have 200 days in front of me, if I have a structure, if I have a plan, if I progress in a proper systematic order, steadily, I think I make bigger success than in that. I think you know that story of the tortoise and the rabbit. So like that, so if you make steady progress, it's easier for you to achieve what you want in life. Then breathe deep. When I say breathe deep, of course, what I mean is do some exercise every day, preferably some aerobics. Keep your body fit, keep your mind fit. A sound mind in a sound body. So if you keep your body fit, it also relates to the third point that I told you. Eat light, keep your body fit, and that keeps your mind also fit. Good thoughts in good minds, and good minds in good bodies. So breathe deep means give some work to your physical body every day. It can be exercise, it can be yoga, it can be meditation, it can be just breathing in, and it can be a walk, it can be whatever you want. Don't think you don't have a gym and that's why you cannot keep yourself fit. All of you, please stand up in your places, wherever you are, for a moment and sit down. Wherever you are sitting, just stand up for 1 moment, 1 second. And sit down again. Good. That itself is your gym. So you have a gym wherever you are. You need not go to that expensive gym and do whatever. You have a gym right at your home, right in your chair, right in your bed. Your bed turns into a gym in case you want to. So breathe deep and do some exercise. Then aid generous. There are so many people around in the world who are much poorer than you, much less privileged than you, much less blessed than you, and they deserve our sympathy, our empathy, our pity, our kindness, our support, etc. So wherever possible, whatever little you can do to somebody else, unless you've done something for somebody, your life has not begun. You're still where you are. You die where you are born. So make it a habit to help people. Aid as much as you can. Aiding is supporting, charity. I mean, just coming to somebody's rescue, even saying a word of kindness, consoling somebody, right? Standing by somebody who is in need itself is enough. So aid other people. Improve memory. I think there are lots of hundreds of techniques that experts teach you, or you can try your own ways. Memorize. Memory is very important for people like you. Don't think there is a calculator, there is a scientific gadget, there is Google. I can depend all that I can depend on all of them. I don't need to memorize anything. No, memory is very important in lots and lots of things. There are things that Google cannot do. In fact, I mean, this may be off the mark, but I would like you to think of one question that Google cannot answer. You must be able to ask questions like that. In case you have a question that Google cannot answer, I think you are a genius already. Right? Okay, coming back to that. So improve your memory and think positive. Right? Develop a positive attitude to life. Look at the optimistic side of life. Everything is going to be brighter, everything going to be better. The lockdown is going to be lifted. The corona days are going to be over. India is going to conquer it. The world is going to conquer it. We all are going to have a brighter, better, happier life tomorrow. Today is gone. So the sad days are over. The bad days are over. So corona is, after all, one single tragedy in the history of human life, and then there have been thousands of such tragedies already encountered, successfully met by mankind. This is just a passing phase. Like that, like this corona, perhaps there are some tragedies in your life, perhaps there are some stumbling blocks in your life. It's not difficult to overcome them. They are all like everything moves on, everything passes. Sad days also pass, sad days also are going to be over. So think positive, and most importantly, strengthen your skills. Whatever skills you have, whatever skills you need, whatever skills are available to you and are relevant to whatever area you've chosen to succeed in, strengthen those skills. I'll come to that in the next slide, but I did remember this. So whatever skills you have identified, which are essential for you to succeed in life, strengthen them further. So from whatever they are there now, be better, be the best, and be better than the best. Okay, that's good. So if you've got what I've told you so far, if you are with me, just once again, please type yes in the chat box. Good. 10, 12, 15, 20, some 20, 25 students have answered that. They have said yes, that's very good. Thank you. If you look at the slide, I have put the first letters of each of these pieces of advice that I give you in a different color to help you remember them. I've arranged the words in such a way that they become easy for you to remember. DWELL BAITS, Dwell Baits, is easy to remember. So in case you want to make a screenshot, you can do that now. You can go to print screen or take a screenshot on your mobile phone, or maybe you can make a mental note of them, or if you have a scribbling pad beside you, you can quickly write them down, or maybe you can recall them later and talk to each other and then help each other. Okay, Dwell Baits is easy to remember, the 10 points that I have given you. Okay, let's move on. Sorry. Yeah. So whatever you have chosen, dream big. And in case you've dreamed big already, just dreaming is not enough, right? So you need to have the desire to succeed in life. You need to take the right decisions in your life. And with a very firm, strong determination, you need to move on. Right? So I was talking to you about strengthening your skills. This is my last slide. And in case you would like to strengthen your skills, these are some areas in which you can begin progressing and improving. What are the skills that you need to acquire? What are the skills that you need to strengthen, build on? Communication skills. About the skills that you need to build in case you want to succeed, and this is a long list actually, but maybe as many of these skills as are essential and as you can lay your hands on, begin building them. The first one is communication skills, the importance of which cannot be ever underestimated. Whatever field you choose, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to become in life, I mean, irrespective of the area you want to succeed in, the field that you choose, the country you want to work in, wherever, communication skills are absolutely essential. Communication skills are not English skills. English is one language. Whatever language you choose to speak, whether it's Telugu or English or your mother tongue or some other language, whatever language, even if you don't use any language, if you're just using body language also, you need communication skills. So improve your communication skills, your teachers will help you, seek their help. Interpersonal skills, how you get along with people, some soft skills. So that's another important area you need to focus on. Self-motivational skills. I don't know if there is a name like that. I created this name. Usually we call them motivational skills. But I thought maybe how long can we depend on other people to motivate us? In case there is a skill, I don't know if there is one, in case there is a skill that helps us motivate ourselves, I think that would be great. So we have to continuously motivate ourselves. Don't expect the world to motivate us all the day. How long will our dad, mom, teacher, friend, this person, that person, here, there, how long will you depend on them to continuously pump, motivate, right? It's not possible, I think. I don't think the world cannot always be after you doing this. So you have to motivate yourselves. So in case you have to motivate yourselves, what is it that you can do? Most probably you have to develop a positive attitude. You have to think that something good is possible and then build confidence within yourself. Believe that you can do something, some things like that. Perhaps you can do to build your motivation. Improve your self-motivation. Then leadership skills. In any organization, in any place, wherever you go, you also need to lead yourself, lead others, lead a team. These are simple expectations from your employers wherever you go again, and that's why you need to build your leadership skills. Decision-making skills, extremely important again. Unless you are capable of taking quick, right, good decisions, success is difficult, right? Good decisions are one important characteristic hallmark of all successful people in the world. And that's why, so improve your decision making skills. There is a course on that. There are ways of improving your decision making skills. There are very scientifically built procedures that we can follow to take better decisions. And finally, time management skills. See, 1 minute later, 1 minute earlier, I don't think anybody will wait for us. Look at this software, for instance. The 40th minute, automatically it got cut off. So if I don't organize myself in the given time, there are going to be these kinds of problems. So improve your time management skills also, and in whatever field you choose. And I am sure that you have taken some points from what I have told you here. In case this program has benefited you in any way, just type yes in the question pane or the chat pane, and maybe in the next 2 minutes we'll stop. Please start typing in the chat box. If it has benefited you, say yes. 10, 12, 15. Good. Good. Some 17 people have already, more than that. I think people are still typing, I think. Oh, good. That's a good number. Some 25, 26 have already said, yes, I'm happy that this has benefited you. But it's not just saying yes. Start putting any one of these into practice right this moment. So if you do that, I'm sure your life is on a great course. And I wish you all success in whatever you are planning to do in your life. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Bangla? Bangla, you can ask students to ask the questions in case they have any questions.
Thank you very much, Nagaraju sir. Thanks for joining back again. And now the session is open for question answers, ma. If anyone has got any doubt, unmute
I think
yourself.
Pravalika has a question, I think.
Yeah. Raise your hands and you ask.
Make your question brief and ask. Please don't take too much time. Okay? Brevity. That's very important. Yeah. Pravalika, ask Nana. Unmute yourself and start asking questions, students. Bangla, unmute everyone so that, you know, in case somebody...
It will be a mayhem. Now I have unmuted everyone.
వాడు ఇవాళ పొద్దుగాల ఎవరినో ఒకరిని తీసుకున్నాడు. పండుగ ఇవాళ. నెల 2 నెలల దాకా రాడు.
Okay, those who want to ask questions,
Good afternoon, sir.
you can ask by
Madam, I
raising
have
your
doubt.
hands and unmuting yourself.
Ma'am, I have doubt, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
who-
Naresh.
Naresh.
Naresh, ma'am.
B. Naresh?
Naresh, ma'am. See
Yes,
Naresh.
Naresh.
Yes. Good afternoon to all. Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Hello.
Raju sir? Sir, you have muted yourselves. Raju sir?
You have muted him, Ma.
I didn't mute the, he can unmute himself.
He is unmuted only, ma'am.
No, sir is unmuted, I think, Bangla, ma'am. I don't
Yes,
see
ma'am.
that it is.
I am available. You need not see me. You
Yeah,
need not
yeah.
see me. Even if you cannot see my video there, you can ask me questions. I
Yeah,
can hear you.
Naresh, ask sir your question. Brief.
Come on, sir. Sir, I have one doubt in this in self-motivational skills. Sir, you said we should be always depend ourselves to motivate. So, what are the ways, sir? Can you suggest any ways to
Yeah,
motivate
Naresh,
ourselves?
that's a good question, but I think I gave you some tips already. One of the tips that I gave you is to build your confidence. Believe in yourself. I can do this. I will do this. Tell yourself all the time that you can do it, you will do this. That's one powerful way of motivating yourself. As long as you think, oh, I can't do it, this is too big for me. I never tried anything like this. Nobody else has done this. So if you think negatively like that, perhaps nothing is possible. If nobody has done it, I will do it. If I have done it, I'll do it something bigger. So if you think positively like that, that motivates you. And the second thing I told you, always be positive. Something good is going to happen to you and you are going to be successful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, next.
Hello, sir.
You said some techniques are there for decision making. Can you suggest, sir, anyone? Anything?
The easiest is if you go to a hotel, if you have to eat idli or vada, and the menu card is given to you, and if you have to choose between idli and vada, how do you decide usually? So there is a process. So internally, within your mind, you are thinking which is better for you, depending on your budget, depending on your hunger level, and also depending on your taste, and also what is that good hotel known for. Is idli there better or vada better? So you take a decision. So there is a process. So you do that very quickly in your mind. When you go to a hotel, you do that very quickly. But when it comes to your career, when it comes to life, when it comes to your marriage, when it comes to something very important in your life, you need to do it a little more methodically.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
who is this? Ma, introduce yourself and ask.
Ma'am, my name is Pravalika. Sir, most of us fail to manage our time. Time management skills are less for almost everyone. Can you give some tips and suggestions to improve our time management?
That's a big area, but anyway, because you asked me this question, I just would like to tell you that time available to everybody is the same. What you achieve in that time available is different. That's relative. So everybody has 24 hours in a day. Everybody has 365 days in a year. Everybody has a lifetime of 70, 80, 90 years. But what you achieve during that time is different. So how much you want to achieve is your time management. How much can you, for instance, just take a very simple exercise. You just begin clapping. How many times you clap in 60 seconds? You count it today. Tomorrow, if you want, can you multiply that 2 times, 3 times? Can you Can you clap more times? That means you've begun managing the available time, the 60 seconds that's available to you to achieve more. The same thing applies to your life also. In the given time, how much more you can do. There are lots of other techniques in that. I'll not go into them right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any
Sir.
other questions?
Good afternoon, sir.
Me, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, Avantika.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Avantika. Sir, in decision making, some critical situations can come, na, sir. Especially for girls, will already also come. Then how can we make a perfect decision on that time?
Avantika, first of all, don't say myself is Avantika. Say I am Avantika. Okay. Myself Avantika is a wrong sentence, right? And coming to your question, I think it needs a lot of debate. I don't think I can answer your question in half a minute, 1 minute. Maybe we will have another class to discuss that.
Okay, sir.
Arindam?
So good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Arindam Banerjee. I want to ask that most of the students are having negative mindset more than having positive mindset in this kind of situation in towards their career and towards their academic. How to improve their mindset from negative to positive mindset? Can you please guide, sir?
Oh, that's a very, 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 very good question, Banerjee. I like that question, but I don't have time to discuss that. But anyway, I'll tell you something very simple. Changing from the negative mindset to the positive mindset is a slow process. It begins by telling yourself. So you you give yourself some kind of commands. I am going to think positive from today. This is one simple thing. The second thing is you must learn to be grateful. There is something called a gratitude journal. So how many people you are grateful to? How many things you are grateful for? So ask yourself, you have come up to this stage because of a million things that have happened in your life. There are a million people that have worked directly or indirectly to contribute to your success. And you have to be grateful to all of them. So that is the beginning of becoming positive. So many people are working for me. The whole universe is conspiring to make me successful. Everybody is working to ensure that I am successful. My father wants me to be successful. My mother wants to be successful. My teacher wants to be successful. I want to be successful. So begin thinking like that, your positivity starts.
Yes.
Please, sir.
Chelkaran, who is this now? Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, I'm Cheltarang.
Yes, Cheltarang. Cheltarang, ask
Sir,
your question, ma.
I'm sorry. Sir, daily I'm losing my concentration while studying, while doing activities. Could you please suggest something for me?
I don't have any easy tip for that. You need to begin focusing. You need to tell your mind. You have to control your mind. You have to tell that this is important to you. You have chosen to do something and this is your focus, and hold it. This is something that needs regular practice. It comes by practice. It's not impossible.
Nagaprasanna.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Nagaprasanna, you can ask.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Nagaprasanna. Sir, basically, I am Telugu medium student, sir. How to improve my English communication skills, sir?
That's a great opportunity for me to tell you about myself. I also came from the Telugu medium background. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. So all my education has been in Telugu medium in a rural area. You are lucky you are in Hyderabad. My entire education was in a village. Right?
Sir,
and
even I am from village, sir. I'm not
don't
from
worry.
Hyderabad.
Don't worry, you are studying in a good government Hyderabad college with very good English teachers. I did not have any great English teachers like you have. Right? You are lucky. Right? So, believe that you can speak good English if you begin today, and very soon you'll speak good English. And already you are speaking good English. I must congratulate you. You spoke the good sentence. The sentence that you made is very good. That's perfect. Your English is good.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Actually, I am from Government Degree College, Sarashupe, sir.
If you have made this sentence on your own, that itself proves that you are on the progress path. Your English is good. Your teachers are good. I must congratulate your teachers also for the good
Okay, sir,
English you are
thank you.
speaking. Right, Nagaprasanna?
Shall we wrap up now? Sir has been on
Yeah,
for
please.
Ambadas, one last question, Ambadas.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Ambadas.
Sir, could you tell something more about interpersonal skills?
I can't hear you. You have to speak a little louder, Ambadas.
Sir, interpersonal skills గురించి ఇంకా కొద్దిగా ఏమని చెప్తారా?
ఇంకొకసారి చెప్తాను. మళ్ళీ ఇంకొకసారి వచ్చినప్పుడు చెప్తాను.
అంటే మిగతా వాటి గురించి ఐడియా ఉంది కానీ ఇది కొత్తగా వింటున్నా సార్ ఇంటర్పర్సనల్ స్కిల్స్ అని.
అంటే ఒకరితో ఒకరు సంబంధాలు, మానవ సంబంధాలు అనుకో.
అచ్చా, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
One last from Puneet Kumar. Puneet Kumar.
Okay.
Yes, Puneet.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Puneet Kumar of BCom second year. The language has its own slang. Example, like our English spelled in different ways as American English and British English, etc. Which would be the better to improve our communicational skills, sir?
The one you are using now is the best. Don't worry about the American variety or English variety unless you want to go there. If you want to go to America, learn the American variety. If you want to go to England, learn that variety. When you are in India, the one that you are using is the best for you. Continue.